So in one of my most recent videos where I was talking about the downfall of Kick, we mentioned near the end of the video that Kick was in a very bad situation with literally the face of the platform, Adin Ross. Well, since that video has came out, we've gotten more information on what's really going on between Adin Ross and Kick and how bad this situation has really gotten. And spoiler alert, it's pretty bad. But what's exactly going on between the two, and how did it manage to get to the point where Adin Ross is about to part ways with the platform? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the Trap House with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now, with all of that being said, let's get into how bad the situation between Adin Ross and Kick really is. Okay, so to start, you guys know who Adin Ross is. He was one of the biggest streamers in the world at one point, and he really still is one of the biggest streamers in the world. He completely revolutionized streaming and changed it into what we know now, shifting the culture from what was more so known as a gaming environment into something that was more IRL based and collabing with all of these big celebrities every day that we see on Twitch today. But in the midst of Adin Ross's career, he began getting into a lot of controversy and chose some controversial career paths, such as accepting a multi-million-dollar gambling deal. And this would eventually lead to him getting permanently banned off of Twitch, and this would really end up sparking Adin Ross's streaming career on Kick. And for the most part, Adin's career on Kick had its ups and downs. He's had a lot of events that managed to go viral on the Kick platform, such as his big boxing events that he was doing at one point, and of course his biggest moment of his career, streaming with the future president of the United States, Donald Trump. And even though Adin has had all of these big moments on Kick, his career on the platform hasn't really been all that good. He's been extremely inconsistent since being on Kick, streaming the least amount of times that he's ever had throughout his entire career. And there's a lot of factors that you could factor in into maybe why Adin Ross hasn't been streaming as much, but regardless of the reason, he's been extremely inconsistent over the past 2 years. So this would start leading to some problems between him and the Kick platform. So about 4 days ago, fans began noticing that Eddie, the CEO of Stake and Kick Streaming, had unfollowed Adin Ross on social media. And at first, many people thought that this was like fake or some sort of script, up until Adin Ross put out a tweet saying that he just found out as well and that none of this was a script at all. He would follow this up saying that he had some big streams planned, but he didn't know where he was going to stream them at. And this led fans to believe that Adin Ross had officially parted ways with Kick, but for the most part, we didn't know why any of this was even going on. And after fans continued being suspicious of what was going on between Adin Ross and Kick, they began digging a little bit deeper into this, and what they found was a little bit shocking because allegedly Adin Ross has been rigging gaming bets on the platform stake.com, which is a gambling platform also owned by Eddie Craven and Bjon, who are also the CEOs and co-founders of Kick Streaming as well. So for those of you who don't know, Adin Ross is in a lawsuit with his former security guard Ant. And this has been a long time unresolved legal battle that the two have been in, but according to some alleged court documents, it was stated that Adin Ross was engaging in in-game rigging and point shaving during the NBA 2K video game tournament that was on stake.com. And this happened in or around July of 2023. Specifically, Adin Ross placed bets on Stake, while at the same time he would be paying these players in the said tournament to purposefully throw games. And according to these documents, it also says that Adin Ross allegedly admitted to doing this in some leaked text messages. So if this whole alleged thing where he was rigging games and paying players to lose is true, it could end up going very bad for Adin. And there's also some like Instagram messages that's been posted on Twitter as well, that's allegedly Adin Ross DMing someone saying that they snitched about the 2K bets to the lawyers. And Adin was seemingly confirmed that there was some involvement in the 2K situation, but according to him that it was a frame and a setup and that he lost money on it because it was rigged, and that if he was the one actually rigging the games, he would have made money, not lost money. And I guess that's a pretty understandable thing to say. Like, if he's losing money, obviously he can't be the one that's rigging the games, because otherwise he would be winning money. But the Kick and Adin Ross drama didn't die down here at all. In fact, it would become even more heated just a few days later. So this situation would continue to heat up when Eddie went live on stream and replied to the rumors of Adin parting ways with the platform, and this is what he had to say.
Did Adin Ross leave Kick? I don't think Adin left Kick. I think it's just him causing his. He's good at what's he does? It's like doing the drama stuff.
You know how the internet is.
Where the fuck's Adin gonna go to? Adin's banned from Twitch. He's gonna go to fucking Rumble or some shit? I don't know. Like, he's got nowhere to go. Like, what do you mean? Where's he going? Fucking Adin.
Now, as you can see in that clip, he kind of wasn't taking this whole thing serious at all. Like, he was kind of mocking Adin in a way by laughing and stating that he don't think Adin Ross is going to leave Kick because he has virtually nowhere else to go. And unfortunately, that is a very true statement because Adin doesn't really have any other options to stream on other than like YouTube, because he's not going to go to a platform like Rumble. That's an even worse platform than Kick. And after all of the controversy that he's gotten into after signing to Kick, he got permanently banned off Twitch. So it's not like he could currently just go back there neither. And it seems like Adin knows this is true as well, because a fan has said that he should stream on YouTube, and Adin would reply to that tweet by saying that he really has no other option unless he streams on Twitter, which I highly doubt that Adin would do. But that's not the only thing he had to say about this situation. After Eddie kind of brushed the whole thing off by laughing and joking about him, Adin will put out a response tweet to Eddie saying, "Alright, well, this leaves me no choice to absolutely handle this in the way I want to handle this. Instead of dealing with this in private, you want to crack jokes and laugh it off and tell Neon's management that this is all a script. I'm going to enjoy UFC and give you one last chance to make things right properly with me before I tell and show the world the real you." Now, normally when someone says that, it's a big threat. Like when someone says, "Oh, I'm going to show the world who you really are," that normally means that that person is a terrible person and they have some dirt or something on that person. And that was a pretty serious response from Adin Ross to someone who was laughing and joking about the whole situation. And all of this would transpire while Eddie was still on stream, and he would reply to this by saying that Adin is basically upset because he wants more money.
Square, it's like, hey, look, today's Saturday, it's the town square. We can all come, like, you know, we can come shit on Kick. We can come get angry at like the fact Ice Poseidon got banned for throwing an egg. We can come get angry because Adin wants like more money, or we can come like, you know, come get angry because of this, or we can come like talk about all this kind of stuff we want, right? Like, and that's awesome. I think it's cool.
And of course, much like his first response to Eddie, Adin wouldn't take this lightly at all. He replied via Twitter in a now deleted tweet saying, "Eddie, why lie to everyone when you just offered me an 8-figure deal to do a subathon on Kick, not including subs, without gambling for January 2025? When I have my lawyer review what I can and can't say, I'll post my entire video showing everything." And after this, Adin Ross would put out another tweet stated that he was going to get off Twitter for a while to calm down and try to make things right, because he cares about his fan base and his community too much. He doesn't want to go months without being able to go live. And after putting out that tweet, Adin Ross would seemingly be done talking about this whole thing publicly, at least for right now, and he deleted most of the tweets that he had put out. But Eddie, the CEO of the platform, seemingly wasn't done with this at all, because he was once again still on stream, and he once again talked about the possibility of Adin completely leaving Kick. And according to the CEO, if Adin leaves, then that's only going to give other people more room to grow.
You know, I think the likes of Adin, right? If like, hey, look, if he was to leave Kick, would Kick die? No, Kick won't die. Would Kick lose viewership in terms of hours watched? Of course. Would it lose community? Sure, there'd be communities left. But I think, again, it opens up room for other people to grow, right? I think, again, it's a platform. It's a social media platform. And if a social media platform is reliant on like any individuals, that's like a very dangerous position to be in, right? Like at the end of the day, it is that community sentiment, it is that backbone of the company that matters. And I think Kick is very fortunate to be in a very good position right now, whereby, you know, I don't think Kick needs any large names to continue going.
Now, I understand exactly what Eddie is trying to say here. Yes, Adin is a very big streamer, so if he leaves, viewers are going to go watch other people on the platform that's streaming. But you kind of have to realize that Adin Ross was basically the first streamer streaming on this platform, and most of the viewership on this app comes from the community that he's built. I mean, everyone knows that Adin has one of the most strongest and loyal fan bases that there is, and he even has over 100,000 members in the Twitter community that's pretty tapped in with everything Kick related. So if Adin was to leave this platform, it would definitely be a huge hit for Kick, and I think this would definitely lead to the platform falling off, because most of the streamers that was there that were big other than Adin has already left, and most of the remaining streamers are still on the platform as some type of associate to Adin Ross. So if he was to leave, I think most of the other streamers on the platform would probably follow right behind him if they're not banned on some other platforms already. And this would definitely put an end to the already dying platform. But that's just my personal opinion on this whole situation. You guys know that the only opinion that I really care about is you guys' opinion, so be sure to let me know down below in the comments, what do you think about this entire situation? Do you guys think that Adin Ross will leave Kick, and do you think that Kick is going to fall off if Adin leaves? And just let me know what do you think about this whole Kick and Adin Ross situation down below in the comments. And while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 10,000 subscribers. You guys have been showing me a crazy amount of love and support here recently, and I just want to keep that going all the way throughout the end of the year. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, be sure to give me a thumbs down. You guys know that any feedback is good feedback to me. And as always, I appreciate all of the love and support, and I'll catch you boys and girls in the next Banger, man.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.